Hello, welcome back to KL Gamers. Today we will continue to play STARFIELD. Let's play. History of the settled systems. So that's 2196 to 2216. The United Colonies built a star station to the neutral system of Narion, sparking a war with the Free Star Collective that drags on for 16 years. Okay, let's see what we have there. Recover the music slate.
That'll work itself out.
There, eh? Let's go there. Anything here? Whoa. Upper platform. Talk to the sleep crate manager. Deal with headlock. Recover the music slate. Madame Salvage Place.
There are a ton of distractions in here, so I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
You want the stuff or not?
Stratos.
If I want chill vibes, I head over to Euphorica, but Borealis works with any mood. Mate, I love her music so much.
Alright.
You want the stuff?
Me too.
You're a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats, and I love her. Got a
Alright.
track in my head right now. Boom! 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 Hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone.
It sounds like you're a big fan of Borealis. I might be able to help you out with the Aurora if you give me something in return.
You got the goods, and I'll think about it. I need a hit. Bad.
Ooh.
Normally, I'd never leave the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly.
Alright. So it's true you're a fan of Borealis.
A fan? Mate, I'm way more than that. I've been following her career since her club hopping days. I know every song, every lyric, and every beat. I can probably tell you the number of hairs on her head, if you cared about that sort of thing.
Really?
Don't get me wrong, there's nothing weird about it. I just vibe with her music on like a cellular level. You understand? In fact, I've made a whole bloody career out of following that woman. Hell, I probably know that bird better than she knows herself.
Alright. What do you like about Borealis music?
It's the way she makes the colours dance. With most beats, you get these colourful flashes, and the world gets all wavy like. but Borealis makes the Aurora dance like nothing I've ever seen. Her mods puts out a spectrum of colours that don't even exist. When she hits those high notes, and you're completely zoned, you don't just ride the wave, you steer it.
She's brilliant. I rarely listen to news on Chalkboard until blood starts coming out of my ears. I completely agree, she's brilliant.
So you get it then? Borealis's mods are an experience. Every note is like a set of hands lifting you up into the zone real gentle-like. And when it peaks, it's like you reached a whole new state of being.
1 minute.
Later.
Let's see. So I have to.
New customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have 2 simple rules you need to know.
Okay.
Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good?
Okay.
Ça c'est bon?
France accent. I love your accent.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the compliment. I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Europe, on Earth. Specifically the region known as France. A long and proud history, no?
Yeah. Completely understood. You won't have any trouble from me.
Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Epside. I like you already.
Really?
I can personally vouch for my colleague here and make sure that he behaves.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick?
Velocity was that?
It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation.
Okay. What if I was looking for info?
You want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place.
Okay. I wouldn't mind seeing a menu.
Of course, of course. Anything for my special new customer.
Bourbon. Velocity. I see. Damage resistance, eh? Toast. Velocity orange. Red, violet. Yellow. Solomon's Reserve. What? Neon Street Rat. Growing up on Neon seems like a lifetime away. Not sure I'm happy being back. How did you come up with Velocity? Can I purchase Aurora here?
Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than the Astral Lounge from selling Aurora.
Okay.
Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in our members' lounge, or Legrand wants to mix it into blend, that's their choice. Moi? I prefer to stay off of Bayou's radar and keep Neon security off my back.
Okay. How did you end up opening a bar on Neon?
Unfortunately, that will have to remain my secret for now. It's safe if the identities of the involved parties remain anonymous.
Okay.
Let's just say I was owed a substantial debt, and the bar was how I got paid. And leave it at that.
How did you come up with Velocity?
On my home planet, we have beautiful beaches. And during certain times of the year, the ocean lights up in beautiful spectrums of color. Now, Science will tell you that this is from tiny microscopic organisms that are emitting bioluminescent light. But I believe it's so much more. I think it's a dance, a celebration. It's nature's way of giving thanks to the sun for nourishment. It's breathtaking. That is the essence of velocity. It's a toast to nature and all its splendid wonders. A sudden merger of humankind to the cosmos.
Alright. Growing up on Neon seems like a lifetime away. Not sure I'm happy being back.
You got the look of neon on you. I can tell. But don't let the other rats hear you complain about your lot in life. Likely you'll get a bitter shiv in the belly for that. Precious few manage to escape. Either you're lucky as hell, or there's something special about you. Okay, what did I do?
Okay. I locked into a mining gig for Argos extractors.
Argos, eh? Competition for a slot there can get bloody. I think it might be more than luck that landed you that. You do things to survive in the gutter. Every now and then, the good bits. A shared meal, a kind gesture. But most of what you do to survive, well, there's a reason why liquor flows like water on this street.
Remove Neon Street. I just want to start a new chapter in my life, a fresh start. Maybe it's best to remember after all.
It's hard to give up your roots. Even roots covered in chasm bass slime and worse. You're alright.
You're right. Of course I am.
Love the vibe in this city.
How many velocities do I have?
What? Cinderfoam container. Madame Savage Place.
Astro Lounge, euphoric. Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Xeno.
Price key.
Makes you forget how bad you stink. I don't know what you think you heard, but maybe you should get your hearing checked.
Okay. So I need to get some Aurora. Where to get it? Plaza. Plaza, what can that? Talk to Doc, man. Okay, let's talk to Doc.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy.
Oh?
I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
Who are these disciples?
A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted.
I appreciate the warning.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Savage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
So these strikers are better.
I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news, but compared to disciples, positive angels.
That's good to know.
Sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
Alright. And you had an angel, not this time.
Can't blame a fellow for trying, right?
Why you dislike that? Do we need to go there? Let's see. Let's see.
Not saying the snake is real, just that they saw it.
Madame Sauvages. Deal with headlock. Let's see.
Careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Freestar Rangers.
Okay, we are nearby. Warehouse 04. Warrior. What? What? Too close to the door. Ooh, warehouse 04. Deal with headlock. Okay, what we have here? Sushi rolls, stable gun, multi-pack.
Never met the boss. Does this operation even have a boss?
Inventory. Sushi roll, fillet, smoked salmon, Sinta turkey, multi-pack. Sup, man?
Who the hell are you? And who do we have here? You here for business, or to get your head caved in?
Oh my god. I'm here to take you down. You need to leave the Emporium alone.
Is that so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. I'm with the Sioka now. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate, and that won't end well for you.
Mm-hmm. What gang were you in before you joined Siok?
The Ebside Strikers. I ran with them for a good long while, but then it just became embarrassing. I couldn't even feed myself when I was with them. Clawed myself out of the gutter, and Sioka took notice. My talents were being squandered with the Strikers. I was too good for them.
I see. Maybe the Ebside Strikers were just sick of you and wanted you to leave.
Oh, so you think you're funny, huh? Keep talking like that, and I'll make sure you're eating trawl through a tube.
Oh my god.
So go on, hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and his shitty little store alone.
Persuade. It is the wise thing to do. Why would the Sioka recruit you?
Go on, enlighten me. But don't waste my time.
Security will eventually have to get involved, and they won't go easy on you.
It's annoying how you're making sense right now. It kills me to say this, but I see your point. Fine. We won't go around to the Emporium any longer.
I think we're done here. I will be on my way.
Whatever. Next time, I might not be so nice.
Return to
I'm
tavern.
watching you.
Alright, Syndicate.
You try anything, you're dead.
No funny business.
Okay. Let's go, Sarah.
While we're here, you better stay off the Aurora. You don't want that drug scrambling your brains.
Okay. What's here? Raining, eh? Oh, what we have here? Paragraph scan. Paragraph scan. Oh, terrible. Oh, this is crap, man. Crap's the whoa. Cool. Bayou Plaza. Trade Authority. Apps. Talk to Doc.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That's trouble for the status quo.
Medical. Talk to Doc.
We want to find a place to stay while we're here. I've heard that the Hotel Voli is top-notch.
Hey there. Got the shakes, huh?
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Fix you up.
Oh.
Is it that obvious? Yeah, having some.
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. All right. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
The doc.
Aurora overdose, a common problem here.
Unfortunately, yes. You see, the more Aurora that a user absorbs, the more resistance their body builds up to its active ingredients. That means the user needs larger and larger doses in order to feel its full effect. Eventually, the doses get so incredibly large, the user's nervous system simply can't handle the overload.
Okay. I'm here to purchase some medical supplies.
Oh, you're certainly welcome to take a look, but I'm afraid we're dangerously low on supplies.
Must have been a busy day then. I wanted to buy some for myself.
Every day is a busy day here. But that isn't why I'm low on supplies. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
I see. Have you tried taking this to a higher authority? There's gotta be a way to get around this blockade. Bayou obviously has a stranglehold on this entire city.
Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volii system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
I see. Alien DNA. I don't feel well. I think it is tied to an experiment I volunteered for. How exactly does Aurora work?
Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings.
Is it possible to break an Aurora habit?
Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People who have been using for, say, 2 years or less, I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives, and I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed.
I see. I need help, Doc.
Let's take a look. Honestly, I'm surprised you're walking around like this.
Pay 400 credits, heal my wounds. Never mind.
Alright. Maybe you should lie down or something.
I could use some medical supplies.
I trust you'll put this to good use.
Okay. I need some med pack. Ooh, 500 each, eh? 5,000 something, okay. Bandage, penicillin, cures all addiction, junk flush. Injector, Adicron, I see. Alien DNA. I don't feel well. I think it is tied to an experiment I volunteered for.
I've heard of experiments like this. It's possible you have alien DNA sequences in your genome. A standard gene therapy procedure can remap these altered sections of code. It's perfectly safe, assuming you're interested.
Whoa, remove alien DNA, 10,000 credits. I would think about it.
Take all the time you need. It's a big decision.
Hey. Still need something from you.
What can Reliant Medical do for you?
I can help you with your medical supply problem.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
You don't have to pay me anything. What? How can you possibly afford to pay for your own supplies? I hope you won't get in trouble for this. It is ridiculous that you have had to resort to smuggling. How will we sneak the supplies past the spaceport authorities?
There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't scan them. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much all at once, they'll catch on to my scheme.
I see. How can you possibly afford to pay for your own supplies?
I use the proceeds from my paying customers. And by cutting a few expenses here and there, I'm able to use a bit of my own money. It's not a bother, really. The cots here at the facility are actually quite comfortable.
I see. And it's ridiculous that you have to resort to smuggling.
There's nothing else to be done about it. These people need my help. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside.
I see. How do you know Abby Edding?
We both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City. Spent a heck of a lot of hours working together. Abby and I got along exceptionally well. Don't get me wrong, we're just friends, of course. She's young enough to be my daughter. I almost felt bad leaving her behind when I was hired to work for Reliant in Neon, but I knew she'd do well wherever she ended up. Reached out to her a few months ago when I ran into trouble here, and she's been helping me ever since.
I see. I need help, Doc.
All right, let's examine you. Yeah, that's... We should fix all that.
Okay.
Let's get you patched up. Ship shape and ready for action.
Alright.
If you need help,